Hi there, I'm Susie Q, and I wanted to come on and talk to you for a few minutes about 5-minute joy moments, like adding joy moments into our lives. We don't necessarily find the moments, we actually create them. Because let's face it, in today's day and age, the world has turned topsy-turvy. It's added a lot of stress to our lives, and our lives have already been super stressful with our jobs, our families, our relationships, and we need to just add in happiness and joy into our hearts to make life worth living, right? So I have some 5-minute joy moments that I want to share with you. 3 of them in particular, you can do pretty quick. The first one is deep belly breathing. And I know that sounds simple, but it definitely works. What you do is you take a deep breath in, breathe from your belly, not your chest. You have to put your hand on your belly to make sure that the air, your stomach, your diaphragm is going in and out. So you breathe in for a count of 4, hold it for a count of 4, and then you breathe out for a count of 4, like this. Do that like 3 times in a row. And if you're stressed or you're anxious or maybe you're irritated or just having a bad day, this will probably bring your stress level down, bring your mood up. At least it does for me. It's a really cool trick that I learned. The second one is, I call it remembering joy moments. What I mean by that is we've had like memories or experiences that gave us joy, that made us just happy, and they're in our memories. So if you can remember a time where you were super happy about something made you, you made your heart smile, and you just had a silly grin on your face, and the experience was amazing. Maybe you were hanging out with your children, you went on a picnic, you went fishing, you went dancing, you bought a new pair of shoes, something that made you really happy. The more emotion attached to that experience, the better. And just, even if you have to set your timer for 5 or even 3 minutes, you can close your eyes, you don't have to, but just remember it. Try and remember what it sounded like, the smells. Try to remember what people said, the way they looked, and just live in that moment, experience it. And your brain doesn't know whether what you're thinking about, it doesn't know whether it's happening now or it's not. That's why you can imagine something, and if you get the feeling, if you relive the feeling of that, your mind, your subconscious thinks it's happening right there. And that will raise your mood. It puts you in a better mood. It'll give you more joy. It'll give you more happiness. It actually works. The third thing is, think of 3 things that you are grateful for. I have to tell you, gratitude is my favorite trick to adding joy moments to your life. We've always got something to be grateful for, right? We woke up this morning, the sun is out, or it's raining. I love the rain. I love the sound of the rain. The grass is green. Our children, our mom, our dad, our spouse, our friend, our best friend. The fact that we got to and from work safely, or there's gas in our car, or we have a way to get gas, or we have some money in our bank account, or we have food on the table. There's so many things to be thankful for. I actually took a course. It was last year. It's called the Happiness Course. It's not really called that, but a lot of people refer to it as that. It's a course that Yale has available. It's free to take. If you go onto Google and you type in, it's actually called The Science of Wellbeing. If you type in Yale, The Science of Wellbeing, or Yale Happiness Course, it'll come up. You can take it for free. I took it last year. I actually started it. Something happened. I lost a dear friend and I couldn't finish. I stopped midway. I went into a deep depression. when you take this course, the very first module, they have an assessment that you take. It's like a happiness well-being assessment to see where your happiness level is. And of course, mine scored pretty low. But in the middle of this course, I went into a deep depression because I lost my friend. A couple months later, it was placed on my heart to finish the course. So I went back, picked up where I left off, and towards the end, one of the assignments I chose was to do a gratitude journal because it seemed like the easiest thing to do. This was the one I did. It has prompts. I didn't use the prompts. I just wrote out 5 things I was grateful for every day. Sometimes I would put why I was grateful for them. And I did this for 4 weeks in a row, 28 days. At the end, I had finished the course and I retook the happiness assessment. And do you know what? My score from the very first time I took it went up. It went up. I thought it would go down because I was in such a deep depression. But because I did the gratitude for 4 weeks, it made my score go up. So I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that gratitude is so powerful. I would highly recommend getting a notebook even and just write out 3 to 5 things every day that you are grateful for. There are other ways to increase your mood, to add joy into your life almost instantly, to add some happiness back into your life because we need that, right? You know, you could just smile, even if you're not feeling like it. Smile, laugh, play, put a good song on, dance around. There's some options. You can pay somebody a compliment. Be kind to somebody. Trust me, we need that in this world today, right? Go for a walk out in nature. Watch the sunrise. And don't just watch it, experience it. Look at the colors. Stay there for a few minutes. Look at the colors, smell the air. Just be grateful that you can see such a beautiful sunrise. And read a good book. That always, even if it's just for 5 minutes. And you know what? I have a recommendation for you. I enjoyed this book so much. This is called Never in Your Wildest Dreams by Natalie Lidwell. And at the end of it's a fiction book, but it's loosely based on true events from her life. And she kind of walks you step by step through ways to change your life for the better, to raise your vibration, so to speak, to improve your mood, add joy to your life, find happiness, change. Like if you're struggling every day, which I was, it actually improves things for you. And she gives you all the steps. And at the end of every chapter, she has like a little barcode. You take your phone and you put it on the barcode and it will pop up a video for you to watch. And she goes deeper. If you want, and this is the physical copy, but if you want the ebook version for free, there's a link in the description. Just click on it and you can get this book for free. I highly, highly recommend it. And I will add some more ways to add joy moments to your life in the description as well. And of course, click the link in the description and you can get that ebook for free. I hope this has been helpful and I hope you have a fantastic day.